Oh yeah. Giggity. Well, hello there, boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Senpai Hobby, Senpai Unboxes. Yes, today we are going to be taking a look at the 160 scale QUBELEY. So here is my thing. I kind of like the design, but as far as I know, this is going to probably be the next largest, maybe even the largest 160 scale next to the Sosby that I'm working on. And that's mostly because of the wingspan that's on this guy or girl, however you want to look at it. Not questioning, not judging. So yeah, this thing is going to be massive. My biggest thing was I like this style because it kind of mixes the mecha of Gundam with kind of the design of 5-star stories. It gives me a very 5-star stories vibe. It's different, and that's why I like this. Now, this was procured from a new type, and no, you won't be able to pick one up from them, not unless they end up releasing it on their site, but I don't think so. I had asked them weeks ago if they were going to end up getting any, and I was told no. And then I was actually contacted by the owner going, hey, you're one of our VIPs. Would you like to get one? Because we got a handful in. So it was limited how many they got in, and they were only offering it to certain people. So I do have to give a big thank you to New Type. This was not sent over for free. I wish. If you'd like to sponsor me, I'm right here. You know how to contact me, guys. So this was actually paid for, and I do have to give them credit. I was expecting a significant jack up in the price just because their resin is more expensive than ordering it from GKM or from overseas, mostly because of their shipping and getting it in, all of that stuff. But no, this was actually very reasonable. In fact, it was more affordable than the prices that I was seeing on places like eBay. But yeah, thank you, New Type. So without further ado, I am not going to crack open all of the little baggies and everything and show you guys all the parts. I'm probably going to do that on a live stream tomorrow night, so definitely stay tuned for that. This is just to go over and look at it. If you know my critique of SH Studios, of their other unboxings, I've been like, you know, you could have put this all into one box, basically a shoebox size, instead of two. Though I understand, you know, packaging purposes, this comes in 4, not 2, 4. And I do know that at least 1, if not 2 of those is significantly taken up by those wing binders. It's huge. Like, this thing is going to be huge. And I will tell you right now, we're making some modifications to this because I think the hands on this look derpy as hell, at least the pose of them. So we will be changing around that a little bit. Not a huge modification. I just want to change the pose of the fingers. I don't like the way that they are. So without further ado, let's take a look at what comes in the boxes. So as we unbox, I have an up-down table, and I had to manipulate it to be able to get these in frame. So these are from GM Dream Studios and produced by SH Hobbies. They are made in China because they say so on the box. I do like how they ended up doing this. Like, it was well thought out on the planning, or at least I would hope that it was well thought out on the planning. The design does continue around like that, but I'm pretty sure that they intended for them to be stacked like that. I am kind of disappointed. No candy, no sticker. What the hell, guys? You had me so hyped. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some candy. No candy, because I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? You've got a holographic foil on here. QUBELEY AMX-004 Principality of Zeon Axis Prototype Mobile Suit. And I'm just showing you around the boxes. Now each one of these say 96. Now each one of these slide out is about the size of a woman's shoebox. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 4. I'm going to assume this one's probably the binders because it's the lightest one. Now, I have ended up hearing from a couple people that have gotten this to definitely do a parts count. If you manage to get one of these from anyone, definitely do a parts count. One person had like 17 extra parts or 17 missing parts, but he had like a handful of extra parts, duplicate parts, and another person was short parts and no extra parts. So definitely, you know, do your parts count. Don't wait. Don't put this on a shelf. Break it open, do a parts count, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing later tonight. And then tomorrow on the live stream, we'll do a layout of everything. So I would recommend doing that. Now, one thing that I have to give huge shout out to New Type for is their parts replacement. Like I told them on the Barbatos that I have up there that a piece was missing and it was part of the staff thing. I told them, I go, no biggie, I'm probably not going to end up using it, but you know, you might want to just keep in mind that maybe there's some parts missing on there. And they were like, nope, we're sending you the part anyway. And they cracked open one and sent me the part. So I don't know if they have like an extra or get sent an extra to be able to distribute any missing part, but they were fantastic with that. I didn't even have to pay for shipping. I didn't even like, they just shipped it to me. So big shout out to them on that. All right, so cracking open the first box. I don't know what's in what. All right, so in this one we get, so in this one you get a baggie. It has miscellaneous screws and a bunch of plastic parts. I have heard that the plastic parts are actually really good. And yes, my guess was right. This is going to be the binders. And look at these things. I have a huge hand. I like to think I have a huge hand. I can palm a basketball. And these things are freaking huge. I would say that is probably 8 inches, maybe 9 inches long. I don't have a tape measure or ruler handy. The casting and stuff looks really, really, really good. Next up, we have another one over here. This is the opposite side. And you guys can see lots of detail. Another duplicate. Down in here you get a package of parts, and these are a lot of small parts. And taking a look at some of these, you can see all of the parts with the lines and everything, and all of them look nice and crisp. I'm going to imagine that they are not making a whole ton of these. All right, so we'll get this box out. Cracking open the second box. So this one's going to have our huge ass manual, stickers, metal parts. Okay, we're going to set that over there so we don't forget that. So you get another plastic runner and screws, which looks identical to that one. So we'll stick it over in there. And let's see here. You get the butt plate, part of the head, shoulders. Fresh resin smell. So that's all you get in that box. So let's get that one out. Box number 3. I don't know why they put so many of these in here. Like, guys, save yourself some issues. Like, I don't think we're going to end up using all of these. But you get another one of these, so we'll stick it with that one. So in here it looks like 2 big baggies. And I'm not seeing any chips, shards, anything like that. I love some of these details. So look how crisp those lines and stuff are. Like, that's just kind of gross. Gross in a good way, but still gross. This thing is so bulky. I also really love the fact that from what I've seen, they include parts to make. So from what I've seen, they actually include metal parts for the fin funnels, which I think is the best route to go. I've seen other places. See, I don't like these hands. Like, they just, with the pose and the kit and everything, they just kind of look derpy in the pose. And what I want to do is I want to cut the fingers and make them more into a relaxed state, like this maybe. And I guess that they did another set that has a gun, and I think they're doing a base, so I don't know on that. Okay, so that's box number 3. Box number 4, I'm going to assume maybe smaller. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, another plastic runner and a big baggie. And I bet you I can break all this down out of the baggies and fit them into one thing. But that is huge in itself. And I'm wondering if we can do lighting and stuff in here. I bet we can. I didn't mention there's some clear parts, like 6 clear parts that I've seen so far. That's about it. Details on the inside. I do like the fact that this is not a conversion per se. It is a full-on kit, so you don't have to worry about buying a kit for the conversion. All right, and let's take a look at what all comes in here. This manual is freaking huge. All right, so we get I don't know why they do this. Like, give me a sticker. Come on, guys. Like, I want a sticker. So you get a baggie that has, is that fiber optic? Is this set up for doing lighting? No, that's not fiber optic. It's just the way it was. So this is just a big thing of wire. The way it was cut, it kind of looked like a fiber optic. So here are your tips for your fin funnels. Very nice. I'm glad that they went with metal on those. You get these metal blocks, which I'm going to assume are for the joints. Some more metal pieces. I'm not sure what those go yet. More metal pieces, some metal rods, some magnets. We will probably replace those with some N95s because I'm pretty sure that those are going to be crappy. I can kind of tell just doing this that there maybe in 35s, 24s. There's not very much play with those. Another coaster thing, you do get decals on here, so lots of the quibbly and the butterflies, and then those, I don't know if we're going to use these or not. You guys let me know down below, like when we do this, should we do it traditional with all of those or just do it a clean? And then we have the instruction booklet, if Dave can get it out of the baggie. Flipping through, we have the head, which is pages 4 through 7, body 8 through 15, waist 16 through 21, crotch 22 through 33, shoulders, arms 34 through 49, wings 50 through 67, leg and foot 68 through 93. Holy crap. Mega beam cannon 94 through 103. Finishing kit show 104 through 113, accessories 114 and decals 115. Designer is GK or GM Studios, I believe. Corrector is whoever that is, and SH Studio is that. I'm sure we will end up finding a lot of corrections that need to be made as far as English goes. Head parts, very simple, looks like 5. And how to end up putting it together. You've got the body, and yeah, they show you parts of the thing, but I mean, it's not super clear. Though, since this is not a conversion, it should be pretty simple to put together. It's just bulky. Cut off the red part, okay. You've got the waist. More waist. More waist. A lot of great details on here. Like I said, this gives me a very 5-star stories vibe on here. Let's see here. And that's what I think the magnets are going to be for, is for the fin funnels. I'm going to assume, yep, 3mm magnet gets set into there, and then also into here. Shoulders and arms. And all the red pieces are the plastic pieces. See, I love the detail that they have on the inside of that. Anybody that's done or seen a 5-star stories kit will know what I'm talking about with that vibe. Those hands, yeah, see, the hands are fine. The fingers, I don't like the pose. Inside, oh, the inside is so, like, awesome. Just this whole plating thing. The wings. You've got the leg and the feet. Ooh, it just seems to keep going. Look, you don't need that much detail on the bottom of your feet, but they did it, so props to them for that. Let's see here, and I think these are extras. I don't think this comes with it. So you have the Mega Beam Cannon, which I think is an optional accessory, though I'm not sure how they're going. Oh, well, I guess they're giving you a hand to hold it. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it looks good. Unless somebody sends it to me, I'm not going to end up getting it. Finished kit show. So I'm going to assume that these are master grades, and then the 160 scale. It does look good. You get the plastic frames, you get a layout of what those are, new design decals, and the back of the book. So let's close this out and just give you a rundown of everything that comes in here. You get a big ass instruction manual. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of resin parts, 5, forgot about these, 6, 7, 8, 9 total packs of resin parts, 4 plastic runners, 1 decal sheet, 1 bag of metal parts, a coaster, and another coaster. All right, boys and girls, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Stick around either tomorrow or Thanksgiving, one of those days. I'm going to be doing a live, just going over all the parts and everything like that. Later on tonight, after I ended up editing this, I will probably start separating into sections, and then I kind of want to show, like, once it's all broken down, how many of these boxes, because I literally have a pile of lids and boxes just stacked up over here to the left. Thank you very much for your guys' support. Like I said, if you guys want to see more videos like this, or want to see the continuation of this, definitely hit that like, hit the subscribe. Thank you, New Type, for giving me a chance to pick this up, and I will see you guys all in the next video. As usual, Senpai out. Peace.